Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and Soulé! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Williams. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Ndiaye. Soulé receives it in a good position here. And the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Ndiaye really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Zaniolo is an unconventional winger in that he certainly doesn't look like one. He's usually instructed to come inside, often exchanging positions with a central playmaker. I mean, his main role will still be to run with the ball, and that's quite a frightening prospect.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. William, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strokes it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tignas. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Williams. Iñaki Williams towering forward here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's looking wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Pino. Crossed in early. Played back in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That has been cut short. Tanaka. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Williams. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye. And it's made its way to him. And he's taking no chances there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Soulé. Ben Seguir. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is very well defended. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pino. Tignas. Cross needs to be good. Ndiaye. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's headed upfield. In with the challenge. Oosterwolde. Tanaka. Tries to play it through. And the flag has stayed down. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Probing pass. Chips it through. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's played through for him. Ndiaye. Iñaki Williams. He's in a great position here. Opts to play it back. Danilo. Now it's Pino. And the counter is on. All played through for the wide man. Tanaka. Now it's Williams. Great vision. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Williams. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game. And a chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tignas. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking to play him in. And that's a danger. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Williams has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Zaniolo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try set...
Takes a shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Hangs one in. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Passing nice and neat. And he's well... Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 10. Changement.
Tanaka does really well to win the ball there. Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to go deep. And that is expertly dealt with.
Atalanta really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Short changes him with that pass. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! It's hit the crossbar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain still ahead by the game's only goal. Iñaki Williams. And he skips past his man, Ben Seghir.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Paris Saint-Germain moments now away from seeing this one out.
Atalanta really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shot a goal! And he's following up! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Now it's Ndiaye, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tignas. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ben Seghir.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Williams taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Pour vous rappeler de